Great day, great day. Excuse me. I went to go change my clothes, and then I didn't actually have time. And so I just decided to come out here and just get in my business. And I came outside, y'all, and it is freaking raining. And it's a hot mess out here. Like, you could tell we had some stuff going on. Like, you could feel, like pick all this stuff up, please. Like you could feel the hot mess out here. Like, it's a hot, throw this in the trash for me. Like, close that right there. It's just a hot mess. It's just a hot mess out here. We had a whole party out here, and I could feel the hot mess out here. But you know what I love? I love how you can feel things. You know, when I come back from out of town, as I travel around the world, whenever I go, wherever I go. And when I come back home, thank you, good looking out. And then I come back home, I could feel the deprivation of the backyard. I could feel like the backyard has been deprived. Like, I promise y'all, energy can never be destroyed. It can only be transferred. You could feel party vibes right now. Like, I literally, Vanessa Moist, I could feel it. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is that makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I am aware and I am present. And as a matter of fact, today, you know, I woke up this morning, and when I woke up, I was in like this energy of like, man, it feels like something. I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I looked outside, and OG was telling me it stormed like last night. I'm like, stormed? And then I'm outside now, and I'm like, it's raining. And I had already, y'all, I don't know, do y'all ever visualize your day and you're still in the bed? Like, I visualized me walking today. I saw me putting on my clothes. I saw me on the phone. I saw me walking hard. Like, I saw everything today. And so I said, your God had another plan, okay? So for me to be outside right now and it's just raining, I'm like, no, today was supposed to be for me to walk my 10,000 steps. But I'm like, okay, I went to bed early last night too. Who went to bed early last night, y'all? When I got into bed, it was like 9 o'clock. I was like, wow, how amazing is that? So, guys, listen, I felt good going to bed early because I felt like I needed some rest. As a matter of fact, this whole weekend for me has just been liberation. I didn't travel this weekend. I didn't go nowhere. I went to my friend's party on Saturday. We had so much fun, and I'm going to post the content from her party today. And then last night, I went to bed early, but yesterday, baby, I turned up. Yesterday, baby, did y'all see my pictures? Did y'all see me look like I was on the beach somewhere? Like, y'all like I was in Bali. Don't like I was in Bali, child. Manaya took me to Bali yesterday. Oh, look at DJ bringing me my gift. DJ brought me a cute outfit that I had on. Look, yesterday, look at my baby. Bringing me some flowers in my gift. DJ. Happy Mother's Day. I love you so much. So sweet. So y'all, did y'all have a good Mother's Day? I did. OG made some salmon and some shrimp and pasta and some corn and some green beans. I was like, I don't eat green beans. But it was so cute, y'all. I had such a great time. I had my coffee as usual, my mimosa. Look what Annetta brought me.
And look what I got. This is from Annetta. I guess she thinks. I don't know. Thank you, Dr. Tammy. This is so beautiful.
Oh my God, Vanessa brought me the most beautifulest flowers. So I was surrounded by love. And I pray that all of you guys were surrounded by love as well. All of my ladies, hello. How many of you all were surrounded by love? Oh, look, these are from Vanessa. Look how pretty. Oh, look at from Vanessa. So beautiful. And then my other loves, Kenny and Shantae, sent me the most amazing, beautiful flowers. And guys, I just got to tell you, I'm just in gratitude, you know. And so this morning, I just want you all to know I'm not coming to you with no pun intended. I'm not talking about nobody specific, right? I'm not in y'all business like that. I'm just talking to you this morning from my amazing Bible study today. And my hair is growing back, y'all. I told you all when I had $1 billion play, that I was going to grow my hair back. So I'm using these oils that I got from this company. And it's supposed to be so this and so that. And it's a black company. And they want to give me a check. So I think I'm going to let my hair grow back. So don't be looking at my my hair and said, Coach, it's peasy, it's nappy. I know, because I'm letting it grow back. So don't judge me so that you won't have to be judged in return. All right. So let's get into it. Drop some fire if y'all ready for this Wake Up and Win. You know what's so beautiful, y'all? I've been doing Wake Up and Wins now for 11 years. Like, man, like you would have thought that, you know, I would have quit by now, right? Well, not me, but the average person doing what I do would not be doing this so long, right? The average person would have quit, right? They would have freaking quit. They would have been like, I don't have to do this, so therefore I'm not doing it. And they just would quit, right? How many of y'all know that people quit? How many of y'all know that people quit? And not only do people quit, people get overwhelmed. People let people trick them out their spot. People let them confuse them. People let them discourage them. But y'all know, let me tell you, I don't know if y'all know this, but I have a confession. I do this every chance I get. Sometimes I take a day off, right? But I do it because it keeps me aligned. This is my way of staying aligned. This keeps me aligned. This keeps me having to grow. This keeps me having to stay tapped in. This keeps me elevated. And it's 911, y'all. And it's 9/11. That means it's emergency. And so I've been doing this because it's for me. I honestly have never done this call for anybody else. I do this call for me. It keeps me woke, and it makes me have to pay attention to myself. And I listen to the replays myself. And the reason why, is because I can't speak it if it's not in me. And I could tell where I am by my conversation. Somebody need to write that down. I could tell where I am intuitively, energetically, by these calls. These calls help me to, trace how I feel. These calls help me to be aware. And I believe that some way, somehow, God speaks to me through these calls. And I also believe that when I listen to the replay, it's for me to listen and for me to become. And so a lot of times I just ask, hey, God, just use me, use me. I'm really big in this season now of being present. Meaning, though this morning I was visualizing my walk today, I try very hard to be present. Meaning, I don't try to prepare for every second. I try to prepare for projects. I prepare for, something that I have going on. But when it comes to just living, my goal is to be in the moment. Because I believe that everything that I have done up until this point was preparation. All right. This morning we listened to No Pain, No Gain. Betty Wright. No pain, no gain. And it just made me think as I was listening to that song, how I remember the words from that song, because as you listen to something over and over and over again, repetition becomes the mother of all learning. As you listen to things over and over and over and over and over again, it's getting in your DNA. It's becoming one with you. And when I listened to this song this morning, the words just flowed out of my mouth. And it made me realize, how did I memorize that song? I didn't try to memorize that song. But if you listen to something over and over and over and over again, you can't help but to memorize it. And I don't know if you guys ever really just took the time to really think about that for a moment, right? But think about it for a moment, right? How do we know songs and we didn't even try to learn them? What if you took your life like that? What if you took personal development like that? What if you took the time to really listen to audiobooks about growth? Do y'all know successful people, when you talk to successful people, they would tell you about their disciplines which lines up with their destiny. So you guys have to understand that one thing we have to do is that we have to discipline our distractions. We have to pay attention to ourselves and then figure out what are the distractions that we're not realizing that are distractions, and we have to discipline them, okay? How many of you all know that you have to pay attention to you more than anybody else? Drop a 1 if you track it with me. Because here's the thing. As I was doing my studies this morning, right, and God dropped in my spirit in my studies this morning, it reminded me of how many of us be roaming in the wilderness because we're so concerned about somebody's opinion, or maybe somebody planting an opinion in our mind about something that's not really true. So we're roaming aimlessly. We're roaming, lost, confused, all because we're busy asking somebody else for directions to get somewhere they've never been. So what if you're roaming aimlessly, roaming in the wilderness, when you already have the answers inside of you? And the truth is, that's how we really are. All of us, when you think deep about life and how we get to places in life, and I'm not talking about physically driving somewhere, right? I'm talking about we get to places in life because of our environments. We get to places in life because of what we constantly listen to. The truth is, our ear gates has an inroad to our heart. And so I wish I could play it for you guys today, but when I was listening to No Pain, No Gain, I know the whole freaking song. Yo, I haven't listened to No Pain, No Gain since I was freaking, man, I can't tell you, right? But here I am, 45 years old, and I know the words. So, guys, read, listen to audiobooks. Put yourself in environments that cause you to stretch yourself. Don't be afraid to listen to one audiobook over and over and over again. Don't be afraid to listen to one YouTube video over and over and over again until it becomes a part of you. As a matter of fact, drop in the comment section right now. All I need is within me. All I need is within me. And whatever you don't have, can I tell y'all, it's your job to go get it. So this morning, y'all, as I got into my Bible study, I put my hand on the Bible and I said, God, give me the answer today. What is it that you need Stormy, Nicole, Wellington to know? What is it that you need me to know to equip me for the task for today? I need enough clarity and I need enough direction that makes it sufficient for today. And I put my hand on the Bible and it took me right to Numbers 13 and 25, baby. And let me tell y'all something. As I'm reading, I'm laughing because whenever I am about to go on a new mission, I put myself on this strict fast. And I'm not talking about a fast where I try to, incorporate everybody or I tell everybody about it. Sometimes, guys, I go on a personal fast for me and I don't tell anybody about it because it's not about a brand strategy, right? It's not about marketing, all right? And sometimes I may tell somebody about it because that's what God told me to do. But I literally oftentimes put myself on a fast when I feel that I'm getting too comfortable, when I feel I'm getting too bored, when I feel I'm getting too complacent. Like right now, this week, I'm on a fast, right? And I'm not talking about, hear me out, guys. I'm not talking about, a corporate fast. This is Stormy Wellington. This week, I am disciplining my distractions. And this week, I am choosing faith over fear. This week, I am intentionally choosing principles because I want to get to the promise. Intentionally. And whoever decides to align with what I'm doing, cool. But I'm doing this and I'm sharing it with you because I can't help, because I have a big mouth, because it's in me right now. And I went to sleep with this on my mind. I woke up with it on my mind. So it's a natural part of my conversation. Drop a 1 if you're tracking with me. See, a lot of times when you are on an assignment, a lot of times when you're in alignment, the things that you do will become natural as a part of your conversation, as a part of who you are. And so let me tell y'all what I got this morning, and it was crazy because as I went to Numbers, it's talking about how for 40 days, they roamed and they was looking for clarity. They was looking for understanding. They was looking for the promise, right? And how many of you all know that sometimes you be looking for something and you just can't seem to find it? Right? You be looking for something and you just can't seem to find it. And so when I looked and I'm doing my research, I'm like, okay, who is they? The they refers to the 12 spies, one leader from each of the 12 tribes of Israel sent by Moses to the promised land. And I'm reading this and I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it that every time something great was done biblically, it was always 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12? You never hear about anything great that was done and one person did it. You always heard of a team, a group, a crew, and it's crazy because this morning, OG was having his Bible study and he was like, man, I was having my Bible study, man. And it's crazy that you always talk about a team. Nothing great can be accomplished alone. And in his Bible study, the same thing he got is crazy I got, which is a team. Nothing great can be accomplished with one and one alone. Granted, the one has to buy into the vision. The one has to believe in the vision. The one has to have understanding of the vision. But listen to me, y'all. Nothing great happens with one person. Is always some type of team. And so I don't know who needs to hear this as you are on your new journey, on your journey of transformation, because I'm on a journey of transformation, guys. I don't want to be the same person I used to be. I'm proud of Stormy Wellington and who she was, but who she is going to be is greater than who she even was. And so with me knowing that, I need to make sure I am assembling the right team for the new assignment that I'm on. And so I'm watching the people closest to me, right? And man, I'm talking too much, Stormy. You're talking too much, but I can't help it. I'm watching the people closest to me because the people closest to me is a part of my new journey. And if they're not aligned with me, they're going to derail my destiny. And I'm not interested in that because I've had enough derailing. I don't want to keep derailing my destiny because I choose to pick a team that's not sufficient enough for the task. And so I don't know who needs to hear this, but this morning you need to skim through your crew, skim through your team, and ask yourself, is she ready for war? Is she capable of this next task? Because see, here's what I've also learned, Vanessa. In times of peace, prepare for war. So if you're trying to be a one-man team, that's dangerous. I'm telling you right now, trying to be a one-man team in 2025 as life is evolving, it ain't dissolving, things are getting greater, right? The truth is, we all need to assemble the team. And there's no I in team. And when you assemble the right team, everybody has a role to play on the team. This morning in meditation, I had my ladies imagine something that's important to them in 3 days being taken away. Imagine something that's important to you that you are taking for granted right now. Imagine that thing being taken from you. See, there's a lot of you all that don't love your car, but imagine not having that same car that you don't love. There's a lot of you all that don't love your husband, all right? For real. But imagine that husband being taken away from you. Imagine that husband coming in and saying, hey, I want a divorce. Some of you all don't like your job, right? But that very job, okay, is paying your bills, right? And I had the ladies today imagine that job closed down. And so in this new season, guys, it is very important to skim your team, to make sure that they really are with you, to make sure that they are being responsible for the matters entrusted in them. You know, I had a team call my 1,000 families on Saturday, and I was like, man, y'all, right now I'm seeing people get excited about our new slimming system that's coming, right? And I said, but what if I got on the slimming system and I didn't lose no weight? See, I am responsible for the matters entrusted in me. What if I did not use the product consistently how I was told to use it, and I didn't create any transformation? Do you know how me being responsible to be a part of a test group, me not using the product consistently me not using the product consistently would have had a very poor response to the field because I would have invalidated how the products don't work. But because I'm on the system the way I'm supposed to be on the system, I am validating that the products work. Why is that important? Because some of you all are in a position that you can prove to people how something works from your experience. But also, I need you to hear me. Some of you all are the reason why people are not moving forward because you are invalidating why something does not work. And it's really because of your lack of consistency, your lack of can I be honest with you, responsibility. Man, I told my group this morning, man, somebody came to me and told me about a covert in my camp. And it hurts my feelings because I'm like, no way. I thought this person was for us. How could this person be the culprit talking negative about our vision, about our systems, only because they are in a different position? That's why I said this morning, guys, you got to be very mindful. I'm going to share with you all that wasn't on my call this morning. You got to be mindful of where somebody is coming from when they're giving you advice. See, some people can only give you advice from their perspective. It takes a different type of person, a person that's really qualified to speak from truth. But if you ask somebody, hey, you think I should work it out with my husband and I? But they're going through a divorce. You think a person could help you figure out if they should work it out with their husband when they are about to go through a divorce? You got to be careful who you're seeking counsel from. You think you can go to someone that has been betrayed by their best friend after 20, 30 years? and then ask that person, hey, what do you think about me and what my best friend is going through when they just got betrayed by their best friend? So we just got to be very mindful of when we go through to people for advice. And when we talk about Numbers, as I was telling y'all, Numbers 13 through 25, it's about the exploration for 40 days and 40 nights. They explored. This ain't got nothing to do with the Israelites in the wilderness. It's a whole nother story. Because every time the Bible talks about 40 days and 40 nights, it's talking about the testing. It's talking about preparation. It's talking about getting ready. It's talking about observation. 40 days and 40 nights oftentimes symbolize preparation, observation, trials and tribulations, discernment. And so be very mindful of who you are seeking counsel from. Be very mindful of who is giving you advice. You have to choose faith over fear. And you got to know that faith and fear cannot occupy the same space. Faith, finding answers in the heart. Faith, number one, let's talk about it for a second. When I look at faith, the first thing that comes to my mind is fight. You ain't going to be able to have big faith without a big fight. You just not. You're not going to be able to have big faith without a big fight. What you mean, Stormy? What do you mean big faith without a big fight? I tell you, it ain't easy to have faith. Faith means I trust God regardless. Period. It means regardless of what a situation may look like, I trust God regardless. Not that man. No. Not my sister. Not my boss. Not my coworker. Hello, somebody. No. Not even a doctor. Faith means I trust in spite of. Faith means I know that right now this situation doesn't look good. But I trust that everything is going to work out. And I'm going to fight my ego, everyone's greatest obstacle. Okay? I'm going to fight my ego. I'm going to fight my fear. I'm going to fight the opinion of my neighbor. I'm going to fight the opinion of my husband. I'm going to fight the opinion of my sister. I'm going to fight the opinion of my boss. And I'm going to know if God brought me to it, he will bring me through it. And so faith needs to fight because we can easily be discouraged in the faith walk. Faith means I'm not about to follow what my sister said and I don't want to trade places with my sister. I'm sorry. I'm not listening to my sister who I don't want to be like. I'm not listening to my cousin who I don't want to be like. I love you, cuz, but I don't want to be like you. Okay? So faith needs a fight. You're going to have to fight to keep your faith. Okay? No. I'm not following my friend because that's my friend. No, that's my friend, but that's not my God. You know what I mean? So your faith is going to need a fight. Okay? Your faith is also going to need alignment. Alignment with God first. Not your friend, not your neighbor, not your past failures, not your past obstacles. No, watch this, write this down. In times of peace, prepare for war. This week, I am challenging myself, and I have no reason to be challenging myself. I don't. There's nothing, but I don't want to get too comfortable being comfortable. I don't want to get too comfortable being comfortable. And nobody would challenge me because I do more and I work harder than everybody. So nobody's going to come to me and say, Stormy, you need to do this. You need to do that. Because there's not a lot of people willing to do what I do now. So if I tell somebody I'm challenging myself, more than likely they're going to be like, for what? Like, why? What do you challenge yourself for? You look great. Your skin looks great. You lost 12 pounds. Your money is up. Your team, you're doing your part with the 1,000 families, with the girl hold my hand. If I go speak to the wrong person, they'll be like, you're doing great. Yeah, because I'm doing better than most people. So I can't go ask nobody. Somebody Jennifer sent me $11.11. Thank you, girlfriend. I can't go ask nobody what you think. I can't even ask nobody to join me right now because most people are okay with where they are. So versus me asking somebody to join me, I just made up in my mind. I heard this whole conversation halfway in my sleep, y'all. I was half asleep. And I said, okay, Stormy, this week, challenge. No carbs, no sugar, no candy, no bread. I already don't play by negative conversation. You're going to make sure you do more personal development. You got a big event this weekend. You're going to hang out with some very powerful people. Like, literally, I had to readjust myself, all right? Align myself, realign myself, okay? Now, another thing I need you guys to know is that intentionality, you got to be intentional. You got to be intentional, guys. You got to be intentional, right? Like it's raining. I'm like, no, why is it raining? I saw myself walking my 10,000 steps today, right? Somebody said, oh, Arisha sent me $100.11. Hey, Arisha, thank you, girl. So intentionality. Guys, you got to intentionally do the thing that you're supposed to do. Let me give y'all something real quick, okay? As we talk about intentionality. I posted in my stories yesterday, and we talked about this last week. Go study the 12 universal laws so you can stop living by default. Go study the universal laws so that you can live by intentionality. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy is always moving, changing its form. You can transform your life with higher energy. That is a law. Can y'all hear me? The law number 6 is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy is always moving and changing forms. You can transform your life with higher energy. This is a law. You get around high energetic beings, you become a higher energetic being. Some of y'all been hearing me talk about this universal law stuff and you ain't studied it yet because you're so busy waiting on your pastor. Your pastor is broke, busted, and disgusted. I'm just saying, I don't know no pastor like that. I'm just saying, stop thinking everybody got it going on. Stop depending on a human to give you what God is giving you for you. Be intentional. The law of cause and effect. Every action has its reaction. What you put out comes back. Let me make y'all laugh. I got. Can I make y'all laugh, please? So I'm in a network marketing company. Some of you don't know this. Some of you know this. I am one of the top income earners in my company. And we are launching a new slimming system. It's a weight loss system. It's 4 pills a day. Four capsules a day, for real. 4 capsules a day. Keeps the fat away. I'm 1 month on this product. No diet. Eating whatever I want to eat. Right? And a lot of people make a lot of money in my company. I mean, like, they make thousands of dollars. Listen to this. I got to tell you this because this blows my mind. So we could pre-order this product. This product, the company, this is a limited time product. The company may keep the product. The company may not keep the product, right? And so there's a minimum requirement that we have to do. Long story short, a minimum requirement that we got to do. And I'm talking to leaders, people that call themselves leaders. And I'm like, your name is not on the list. And they're like, what do you mean? But I bought it from somebody else. And I'm like, but your name is not on the list. And I just said, fuck it. I get it. People have no ideas of the laws. The law of cause and effect. Every action has a reaction. What you put out comes back. How can I, Stormy Wellington, pop my collar, tell everybody to order this kit, and I don't have it myself? That's common sense if you know the laws. If you know the laws, so I'm not telling you to order it because I need your money. I'm telling you to order it so that you can tap into the laws, the 12 universal laws, the law of cause and effect. Every action has as equal and equivalent reaction. So what you give comes back. What you put out comes back. So if your name is not on the list, you just gave your team permission name to not be on the list. I mean, where is this not lining up? You can't tell somebody to do what you did not do. So you can't be a big fat slob telling everybody to go lose weight. You can't be a hypocrite. It shouldn't feel good to you. But then you wonder why things don't work out. That is called unethical. You got to be ethical. You got to have ethics. I just got tired. I said, I'm not going back and forth with nobody no more. Don't order it, baby. Don't order it. And good luck. But how you do anything is how you do a lot of things. So guys, go study the laws. Go know the laws. Use the laws. Leverage the laws. Become the laws. Respect the law. Appreciate the law. Appreciate that God is so good that he made us in a way in which we don't have to worry about. If things will work and things won't work. If you live under the laws, you ain't got to worry about it. So when I say I'll never be broke another day in my life, it's not because I got a business. It's because I live according to the law. I know what I cause is going to be the effect. So I'm never going to discourage somebody from what they believe because that means somebody's going to discourage me from what I believe. I'm never going to tell somebody to do something that I did not do because if I tell them to do something that I did not do, then I'm not under the law. So I just choose to believe the laws, okay? Because the law brought me here. And I don't want to live according to somebody else's laws, Mimi. I don't want to do what somebody else is doing, Mimi. Because a lot of these people, they be trying to tell you what to do, y'all. They don't like their life themselves. So I just choose to let the laws, Vanessa, Mimi, thank y'all for being with me today. Zoila, I see you. I just refuse to go against the law because it doesn't work. And whenever I let the laws be my foundation, it works, Christy. And so I want to encourage you guys to go study the law. So now let's get back to work. Let her cook. So now here we are. They roamed for 40 nights. They was lost. They was trying to figure it out. They didn't realize that all they had to do was 5 things. Number 1, if you're ready to tap into what's greater, if you're ready to tap in to another dimension, you're tired of doing things and feeling like you're going in circles. You're going in circles. Remember, the number 40, write this down, in the Bible represents testing, trial, tribulations. It represents discernment. It represents observation. It represents faith in your decisions. That's what 40, when you hear 40 nights and 40 days, it doesn't necessarily represent just the days and the nights. It represents what happened, the discernment, the ability to get clear, the ability to use faith as your power, the ability to be in observation, the ability to be intentional. Some of you all don't know, I went on a 40-day fast, right? But I just didn't disappear from social media because I'm a businesswoman and out of sight, out of mind. So number 1, how do we tap in? How do we tap in and not be lost and oblivious for our whole lives? Number 1, focus on God's promises, not your problems. Focus on God's promises, not your problems. Guys, we are going to have problems, Shay. That's a part of life. But don't become the problem. Things don't happen to you. They happen for you. Things happen as you. So don't allow the things that happen to make you be afraid. Fear not, for God is with us. All of us. But if you, watch this, you can't say God is with you and then you cuss somebody out and talk to them like a dirty dog. You can't say, come on, underestimated woman. You cannot say God is with you and then somebody comes to you with an idea and you discourage them. You can't say God is with you and you always negative and a bearer of bad news. And there's some of you all hear me this morning. You are coverts, man. There are some of you all that I know have been very doubtful and negative talking to people. Y'all got to stop. Just because your experience was negative, stop using black magic. Y'all know words is black magic. Do you know I caught postpartum depression? Do you know I caught laziness? Somebody put postpartum depression in my mind and I had it. Somebody told me I worked too hard, Larissa, and I started slowing down. Somebody told me I do too much and I stopped moving. Somebody told me all this stuff and I had to listen to them because I needed to know how much you can be affected by the voices that you choose to listen to. Somebody told me I do too much and I started doing less, not knowing that I do enough for me. You ain't doing enough for you. So when you see me, I make you dizzy. I make you tired because I'm a hard worker. So of course you want to slow me down. And of course you want to use your black magic to go talk crap about me because you want other people to think that they can't live this life because you lazy, because you the type of person, your husband say iron his boxers, you iron his boxers. Your husband say he want dinner, you cook dinner every night. That's your business instead of focusing on the dreams and goals. And watch this. Sometimes, listen to me ladies, sometimes you're the one to be the leader for your man without telling him. Sometimes you're the one to be the leader for your man without telling him. I went and bought my man a Bible. I bought both of us two Bibles. I didn't tell him, you need to read your Bible. I ain't do that. He a man. He a king. I went and bought the Bible and put it on the dresser for him. Now he wakes up and he reads it. I didn't tell him what to do. I'm not his boss. I'm not his leader. I'm his woman. So focus on the promises of God and not your problems. Fuck your problems, man. Because they only a problem because you were lazy. They're only a problem because you have not grown. They're only a problem because you have not become. They're only a problem because of something you did. A problem is only a problem when there is zero solution. There's always a solution. But it may take a fight. It may take alignment. It may take intentionality. Come on, y'all. It may take some gratitude this morning in our meditation. What we do in our meditation. It may take some gratitude. It may take some humbling. It may take some transformation. It may take that. It may take you being uncomfortable. I may have to put on my sweatsuit and go walk in the rain today. Maybe that's what God wants me to do. He wants me to go put on my sweatsuit, put on my waist trainer, put on my hoodie, put on my sweatsuit, and maybe he wants me to go walk in the rain today. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I ain't going to get sick. Because I'm going to have on a hoodie. And I'm going to have on a hoodie. And I'm going to have on a sweater. And I'm going to go throw on my sweatsuit. And I'm going to just put on me some music. And I'm going to be grateful that my legs work. Because there are some people right now in hospice that wish their legs could work. There are people right now in the hospital that wish their legs could work. But mine work. So you know what? I'm going to exercise the right to use my legs. So what is raining? Number 2, surround yourself with people that are driven by faith. That are tapped into the word. That are covered by the word. Man, let me tell y'all something. For a long time, I forgot about the word. I did. And I'm going to tell you, it was hard. It was hard. It was hard, Larissa, trying to figure everything out by myself. It was hard trying to figure everything out. It was hard. But now that I surround myself with people who live by faith. I surround myself with people that they are faith. You can tell how they show up. And I minimize my time, and I minimize my conversation. I minimize my connection with people that are not. Because sometimes you can't just move people out the way right away, Vanessa. Sometimes you got to pace yourself as you're getting away from these people that's showing you that they're not aligned with you. Sometimes the hardest revelations is to realize somebody that you thought was with you, not with you. Sometimes that's the greatest pain, thinking that somebody aligned with you and you find it through the grapevine that they've been talking crap about you. It's hard sometimes, can I tell you, Alka, to be with someone that you believed in, and all of a sudden you see that they were not consistent, and that's the part of the reason why they're not where you wondering why they're not. Let me repeat that. Sometimes as a leader, I wonder sometimes, why isn't she winning? She's so beautiful. She's sweet. She's always on point. She's on meditation. She's in the community. She serves. Like, why she ain't winning? And I be like, what the hell going on? And then I find out, Sheila, that she's fake, showing off for me. But behind closed doors, she talk crap. She negative. She doubtful. She a little covert hater. I was like, shit. But publicly, she on meditation. She on Wake Up and Win. She's at the event. She's celebrating. She's clapping. She's commenting. But behind closed doors, when somebody come to her and tell her, girl, let me tell you, she be like, that ain't going to work. And they be believing because Stormy be talking to him. Stormy be with him. And they be thinking that we on the same page. And I be thinking we on the same page, Sheila. And then I find out that she's a fake. No. Now I see why she can't get in a car. Now I see why she can't get to the next level. Oh, now I see why she runs everybody off. Oh, now I see why she can't get no money. Because she's a public success and a private failure, and that shit don't work. Woo, she's a public success and a private failure, and that shit don't work. So you got to have faith over fear. So when you catch these people in the act, man, let me tell y'all something, man. When you catch these people in the act, don't you say nothing, Larissa. My new thing is I don't say nothing. Why would I tell them that I know who they are? For what? They know who they are, Jay. They know who they are, Larissa. They know who they are, Erica. They know they're fake. I ain't got to say nothing, Sheila. Time would tell who was telling the truth all along, baby. Time exposes. So I just sit back, pop my leg up. I don't say nothing. I just teach, Larissa. I don't say nothing to them. I be like, yeah, I love you, girl. Hey, girl. I never let them know I know who they are. I just let the check speak for them. I was talking to Vanessa the other day, and I said, listen, I had 9.4 million people come to my page in the last 30 days. Hey, boo, my check's supposed to go up. I got more eyeballs on me. My check's supposed to be bigger than it is. So you know what I said I got to do? Ask with this girl, Adrian, what I just told her. I need more calls to actions. In my stories, girl, hold my hand, candy cleanse, hello, join my team. Because if I got 9 more million people coming to my page than I did last month, that means I'm supposed to have more money. So I'm intentional. So I'm watching the numbers because the numbers will speak. Some of y'all need to watch your numbers because your numbers going to speak for you. You will see who you are through the numbers. Number 3, let's go. So number 1, focus on God's promises, not your problem. Number 2, stay connected to people that operate in faith. People that are intentional. People that got integrity. People that are responsible. People that don't speak one thing and do something else, Larissa. People that don't make a fool out of you. Can I tell y'all something, man? That's why I don't play that no more. I don't let people really be too close to me that much because I don't like co-branding myself to people. I don't like that no more. I used to do that. You know, take a picture with me. Come over here. Let people see you with me. No, fuck that. Because when you quit, you ain't finna make me look stupid. So when you quit by your damn self. So I'm only connected to people in this season that I know got some longevity. I don't want to be connected to people, Sheila, that I know finna be gone tomorrow. I could already tell when somebody ain't gonna last long. I just don't say nothing. And that's why I say the new thing I say is while it lasts. Because the truth is, everybody can't hang with me. I'm very intentional. I'm very hardworking. I'm aligned. And what I want, I go get through my disciplines and the doing. There's nobody in this world strong enough to stop me from going where I see myself going. Number 3, speak life. You got to speak life over your life. Your words create your world. Stop engaging in negative conversation. Stop having low vibrational conversation, Shay. Stop engaging in things that are beneath you, Larissa. Sheila, don't let nobody tell you who you ain't and what you can't do. Listen, the other day when I posted on your page, I'm like rainbows and kittens, and I'm so grateful for you. Because you are a living proof, Sheila, that we can have it all. You are living proof. You are living proof. And so, number 3, we got to speak life into our life, Shay Crawford. We got to be positive. Listen to me, y'all. Be careful with spreading black magic. Black magic is your words. You can literally ruin somebody's life with your words. You can literally motivate somebody with words. Be careful, y'all. Just because you don't believe in something, don't tell somebody else they shouldn't believe in it. Just because you want to be, ironing your husband boxers and making him breakfast, lunch, and dinner and packing his lunch for for work every day and that's what you do. Don't make somebody else think that they wrong for being a hard worker. Just because I want to work hard and I want to have an abundant life, don't make me feel like something wrong with me because I want to have more. Don't make me think something wrong with me because I want to lose 10 more pounds. You may think I'm skinny enough because you weigh 200 pounds and you 50 pounds overweight. So now you think because I want to lose 10 more pounds, something wrong with me. Speak life over your life. Don't let doubt drive you and derail your destiny. Just because your husband, here go another one. My man is slim and trim like a bicycle rim, y'all, and he watched his diet. OG make it eat something. I can't eat it. Okay? So I may not, be obvious about not eating what he can eat. But I am so mindful of where I want to go. I have to watch what I put in my body. I was just talking about OG. And guess what OG do, y'all? Eat healthy as hell. Sometimes I be eating with him and I be like, I'm greedy. So be mindful of what you speak. Be mindful of what you allow people to speak into your life. Be mindful of the people that you surround yourself by. Speak life, not doubt. Your words creates your world. Your words. Number 4, trust what God has shown you. Not just what you see with your physical eyes. Some of us are so busy watching where we are. Some of y'all live in the projects right now. I lived in the projects. Well, not really the projects. I lived on Section 8. It wasn't the projects. I was in a relationship that didn't make me feel good. So I saw a lot of negativity. Some of y'all grew up seeing men beat up the women. Men abuse the women. Some of y'all seen women abuse the men. Some of y'all seen a lot of turmoil. Some of y'all seen a lot of negativity. Some of us seen a lot. I grew up in a very toxic environment. My mom was in the streets. My dad wasn't around. My brothers was in and out of prison. I saw a lot of drugs, right? But the truth is, I had to go intuitively because if I kept going off of what I saw, I was in foster care. Like, y'all, trust what God shows you with your spiritual eyes. This is why meditation is so important in the mornings for me. That's why meditation is so important for me. Even in the shower, you can meditate in the shower. You could do a walking meditation. Like, y'all, I literally was visualizing my walk today. Just enjoying the walk. And I'm still trying to figure out if I got a thick enough sweater to handle the walk. Right? Because you got to trust what you see with your spiritual eyes. When I think about even my community and my house right now, y'all, I saw this with my spiritual eyes. I still wake up and come out here and be like, man, I live in paradise. So trust what God shows you, not what you see with your mental eyes. Use your spiritual eyes to your advantage. God gave us spiritual eyes so that we can see spiritually. Some of you all need to see yourself for who you're becoming. When I tell you all I am disciplining myself this week, it's going to be hard. I love me a Snicker. I love me some chocolate cookies. I love me some candy. But because I need to just challenge myself, it ain't even that I want to lose more weight. I just know that it's going to be hard. So I'm going to do it. It's going to be hard for me to say no Snicker, no candy, no bread, no rice. So I'm doing it just because I know it's going to be hard. Because I need to challenge myself to be greater. This weekend, I chilled. Why? Because I knew I needed rest. Everything ain't outside. Everything ain't in the streets. That's why you got to make your home your sanctuary. Thank you, Brittany, for the $11.11. Hey, Zakia. So guys, you can see it with your spiritual eyes and manifest it in reality by the things you do now. That's why your faith needs a fight. That's why you got it. Thank you, Jasmine, for $50. I love when people sow seeds. I appreciate it. I hope it come back 1,000-fold. Already knowing it is. Because when you're sowing to me, you're sowing in one of God's, into one of God's elect. Just know it. So then the fifth thing, y'all, remember your past victories. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Sometimes you are weary. You get weary. Thank you, Jay, in your well-doing. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. It is not easy. Okay? It is not easy being consistent. But consistent doesn't mean hard. Consistent for me even meant get some rest this weekend, Stormy. Consistent for me is don't jump out of bed. You jump out of bed every day at 6:30 in the morning. You're very committed. You are up every day. You with your son. You know, you in your community. You got a community. I meet at 8 o'clock. Consistency doesn't mean kill myself. It means keep going. It means don't ever stop. And it means if you stop, make it be a day or two. But don't make it be a month. I spoke to somebody the other day, and they was telling me they haven't walked in 3 months. They haven't did no exercises in 3 months. How you do that to yourself? How you do no exercise? Y'all, it's 1,236 of y'all on here this morning. How you punish yourself like that and don't do no exercising? Can you imagine? Yesterday, I don't even know if OG know I was paying attention to him. Sometimes I watch OG, he just started stretching his body for no reason. You could tell he really getting a good stretch. You know why? Because as we age, we need to move our body. We need to stretch our body. It may not be hardcore pushing the iron in the gym, but when the last time you put your body underneath another challenge? You got to move your body. You cannot afford to just not work out. You can't afford to not move your body. 3 months with no exercise, you on your way down. You just on your way down. And I'm going to tell y'all, especially us seasoned folk in our late 30s, 40s, and 50s, you better be mindful. Take care of your body. You only get one. So remember your past victories. Remember how far you've come, man. Shouts out to all the people on here this morning that changed themselves. Can I tell you? Shouts out to us, man. Can we give ourselves some hearts? Drop some hearts if you're nowhere near the person you used to be. Come on, man. Drop some hearts, man, if you're nowhere near the person you used to be. You got to reflect on where you used to be because, y'all, do we want more out of life? We should. That's what life is all about. But don't forget, you ain't the person you used to be. Celebrate that I am no longer that person, Shay. Celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate that you could even listen to a call like this and say, man, I'm learning something. Because sometimes my ego is so big, everyone's greatest obstacle is to say, I ain't listening to that. Celebrate how far you come. Celebrate that you are humbled now. Celebrate that you love yourself more than ever before. Celebrate that you lost some weight because some of y'all gained it back. Celebrate that you know you did it once, you could do it again. Celebrate when you made the most money, you did it once, you could do it again. Celebrate you bought your house. You got your house. Celebrate you went from sleeping on your friend's couch. I mean, come on, y'all. How many of us have slept on somebody's couch before? I know I ain't the only one. Celebrate how many of us lived out of a suitcase because we stepped on our friend's couch because we couldn't afford a place to stay. Celebrate that you got a job now. You used to couldn't even keep a job. Celebrate you got your woman, you got your man. It was a point in time you was sleeping around, right? Come on now. Celebrate that you ain't the person you used to be no more. Celebrate that you got faith over fear. Celebrate that you know that the end is going to be better than the beginning. Celebrate that you did it once and that you know that you could do it again. So what, you gained 20, 30 pounds back. Remember the days you once did it, which means you could do it all over again. So sometimes an outside source ain't going to come and remind you of your greatness because they don't have it in them to remind you. Okay? Come on, Vanessa, from the basement to an ocean view. Come on, man. That means we never go backwards. Celebrate, Manaya. Whatever you did once, you could do it again. It's the remembrance of that. It's the reflection of that. God came through for you one time. He'll come through for you again. Come on, right now. Come on, y'all. Dare to say, all I need is within me now. Y'all, you know why I'm excited about walking? Because I know that it's a lot of steps. I was half asleep thinking about the 10,000 steps. So when OG, I was half asleep. I remember OG saying, it's Stormy. He opened up the blinds and everything. I ain't even halfway remember because when I get to sleep, y'all, I'm so glad that God lets me sleep good. I be knocked out. But what you did once, you could do it again. And so I just want to remind you guys that don't forget that you are greatness. You know, we are God's greatest creation, man. He made us to have dominion. We could do, be, have, go, grow, become anything that we want. We get to talk. We get to listen. We get to move. Man, we not no tree. We can move. And so, speaking of trees and you not being a tree and you can move, how about this? How about y'all join me on our 15 day, on our 30-33 challenge, y'all. Yes, I'm doing it again. I have not done this in years, okay? Shouts out to, who is it? Oh, shouts out to Sheila. She's going to be paying one of our winners. Shouts out to Erica Scarver. She'll be paying one of our winners, and I'll be paying the other 8. We are going to pick 10 people, y'all. Something we have not done in years. May 15th through June 13th. If you know you gain weight, you ain't been feeling good, you just ain't been feeling sexy, summer is around the corner. It ain't even about the money, guys. It's about just the alignment and just the accountability, right, for this new journey that some of us need to go on. Some of y'all know you done got a little puffy, all right? So we have a new $10,000 challenge, y'all. We're going to pick 10 winners. That's a lot of winners. We're going to highlight you. We're going to promote you, which means more notoriety, which means more people are going to know you. That means whatever your business is, we're going to help you build your brand. That's big. If I promote you on my page and I tag you, that's more followers. Y'all, there's 1,200 people on here right now. All you got to do is very simple. If you want to be a part of this 30-33 challenge, let me give you the rules, because I want you guys to do this, not just for the money, not even just for the transformation, right? But for what it could do for your business mind. You are a corporation. Some of you all have lost the cadence of the consistency of what it takes to become an entrepreneur and to make money. Some of y'all think that y'all business is dying. No, we just don't know you no more. We forgot you alive. Because out of sight, out of mind. So number 1, you must have a before and after video. Number 2, you must have a proof of purchase. If you're picked, we're going to want to look and see that you have a proof of purchase. And I'm telling you right now, you ain't getting my $1,000 if I don't see that you made a purchase. Okay, within the last 30 days. You must have the biggest transformation. You must show a scale picture. 9/11. Thank you, Ayana Harvin, for the $9.11. You must have a scale picture. Step on the scale. We want to see your scale before and after. You must hold a sign. Okay, hold a sign up. I ain't even do that part yet. Hold a sign. If you know you're going to win this money, do all of these things. Wear the same outfit. It's a lot. We running a hard bargain over here. Show daily engagement. This is for you to get back into the consistency of what it takes to build a business. Not in your stories, on your page. And use the hashtag 3033 so we could chart that you were consistent. And then at the end of June 13th, we're going to pick a winner, and we're going to send you $1,000. And we're going to promote you, and that's just going to be that. And you're going to be happy because your back is going to be smaller, your body going to be sexier, and you're going to be proud that you finally started something and you finished it. Something that you have not done in a very long time. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not by myself in not being disciplined for a long time. Well, I'm just talking like that because I lost 12 pounds just recently. So I'm not talking about me. I'm just trying to make y'all feel included so y'all don't feel bad. But get on it. Thank you for the $29. Somebody just sent me $29. So thank you for the seed. So guys, listen, as I leave y'all today, I hope y'all have the most amazing day. And we're going to leave with our affirmations. Y'all ready? I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. Thank you. If you accept the challenge, comment challenge accepted. Come on, I want to see. So, listen, I told y'all, somebody called me yesterday, asked me, can they borrow some money for their rent? And I said, I don't loan money. And I said, I got some teas, some NutriBurst, some NRG, some skincare. You can sell it. And now I'm about to text her and say, hey, you want to get in this challenge? Maybe you can win $1,000. So next month, you won't need to borrow. Oh, that was you sent the $29, Larissa. Thank you. Oh, $29. That's my mama's birthday, 9/29/1947. So I'm about to put her in the challenge because this is about customers. So now next month, she'll have her rent money. You got me? I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. Come on, challenge accepted. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will win. I will never be broke another day in my life. Somebody need to say that right now, and I will live the fullness of life and all God has for me. Wow, mindset. You accepted the challenge. You think you slim and trim like a bicycle run, but you about to accept the challenge. That's what I'm talking about. Get that extra little punch off. Oh, Brittany, you accept the challenge too? Come on, man. The head to neck ratio finna be neck and ratio in it. Hey. We got Erica. She about to take it to 200 pounds lost. That's what I'm talking about. I see y'all accepting this challenge. Y'all better quit playing. Head to neck ratio is finna be long. Torso's finna be stretched. Fat finna be lost. I love it. Can I be honest with you? I love when a person says, I'm about to do it, and I'm about to show y'all asses. And I think those of you all that said challenge accepted, I can't wait to see your picture. I can't wait to see your hashtag. Tag me so I can repost you. Vanessa, I was just about to say that. We about to have some fun. I'm finna call some of y'all out, because some of y'all is big like an 18-wheeler tire, okay? Not like a bicycle tire. So I love y'all. I love y'all. Have an amazing day. Happy Monday, everybody. 15-day challenge kicks off on, 30-day challenge, Lord, kicks off on May 15th. It is going to be fun. It is going to be exciting, and it's going to be transformational. And I cannot wait to see the new torsos, the new head to neck ratios, the new thighs, the new arms. It's going to be so exciting, because 30 days, y'all, I lost 27 pounds in 30 days. That's the most I ever lost. 27 pounds in 30 days. And all I took was NutriBurst, tea, NRG, and I walked for 30 minutes a day. I promise you, I started to see my décolleté. My neck got stretched out. My thighs wasn't scrubbing together. And I felt like a new chick. You couldn't tell me nothing. It took me 30 days, y'all. 27 pounds, all right? So who gonna win the money? I don't know. We'll find out. But I love you guys. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Get off my phone. Yep, get off my phone. Yep, hang up. Get up. Get off my phone.